Viking, which is what I really wanted to see last time around, because obviously, you know, when you have a bad game like that, you really just want to kind of see them wipe the slate clean and come up with something new for game number 2, and I think that's exactly what they're doing here, Theben.
Definitely not worth it for
Dire's
Mudgolem.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to... No, I mean, Aramis hasn't actually left bottom lane yet. I'm fairly sure the Viper's going to be very cautious about coming and sticking his head down to this bottom lane with until Aramis shows the top again. But look at Toby. He's having a great time alone in the top lane. This is what's really impressing me, is that without Aramis there, Toby is still doing absolutely fine. He is threatening the Lifestealer's CS very heavily. Gonna give him good control over the bottom side of the map.
It's so hard now for the Viper to get back into his bottom lane. He's only level 4 on 33. Even though he has a bunch of CS, a lot of it, I guess, has been the neutral creeps where he was able to pull the wave into. And with the 3 heroes staying bottom, it's going to give free farm to the Death Prophet. And he's just going to have to go straight into the jungle with his Viper now. Not where he wants to be. Not what he expected for this game, that's for sure.
No, not at all. The Viper Master has been shut down by the side of Viking. These lanes are looking the complete opposite of what they did last time around, actually, is it's now the 3 Viking cores on top. Mudgolems, they got to dig deep and find something here to turn this one around, because right now it's not going great for them.
Borania is actually stealing the stack that was here. And Toby's gonna come in and be like, hey bro, what's going on?
Yeah, unfortunately Fuddle's joining him as well, but with the stun and the reality rift onto the puck, he might be able to threaten him here. Unfortunately, he's just gonna run. Oh, thank you, Centaur. What? Goodness gracious, what a save. As Toby now trying to run away. Unfortunately, that ult looks like it is gonna connect with the silence anyway, so Borneo will be able to bring down Toby, and that is a nice kill onto the offlaner.
That was really confusing. There was only 2 heroes there. I think Chaos Knight was long gone before that Centaur even dropped the stun. So I was a bit confused. You need to have at least 3 units next to the Centaur for that stun to trigger. So
is under attack.
Yeah. And check out Bornea's skill build too. It's got 4 in silence, 2 in orb, and 0 in phase shift on his mid puck. He really wants that damage right now to maybe have a surprise onto the Morphling. Sacrificing,
yeah, so you can get the cheeky kill. So it's an opportunity, unfortunately, loses the 50-50 as Morphling picks up the arcane.
Oh, he's so unlucky on this puck this game. That arcane rune would have been enormous. Just be able to pop it, TP bottom, get a coil onto the DP. Now he's got no bottle against his Death Prophets, so exorcism push, bot lane.
Yeah, they want to pressure this. Viper isn't even here. Oh my goodness, mid lane to Boom. He's going to steal the puck form and kill him with it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Style run.
Also realizes there's no phase shift on this puck, so I was like, okay, now I know you're not going to be able to get away from this. Slams him up, kills him. That was arcane rune usage also, so he's going to have it up pretty soon.
Yeah, really big play from Boom there in the middle lane, getting the solo kill onto the puck, completely unexpected by anybody, but using that replicate absolutely perfectly. Meanwhile, all this time, by the way, I've noticed 33, he's just been chilling in the jungle, eating stacks, which, I mean, you know, I guess it's a fair usage of the stacks. You know, you want to make sure that 33 still has game impact, so you're going to give up the stacks, which maybe you'd like to see go into your carry over towards him. And talking of which, Aramis has actually taken some big stacks for himself as well on the Shadow Demon, so everyone's being greedy this game.
Yeah, I don't think Lysander is going to want to walk into some triple stacks and try to farm that. He's very happy staying in the lanes and just farming single camps at the moment. He's actually going for a Battle Fury, knowing that there's so many illusions that are going to be available for him to kill.
Yeah, this is interesting because we were actually talking before the game and saying like I was toying with the idea that maybe he wants to go Radiance because there's all these illusions, you know. It actually seems like it could perhaps be a decent Lifesteal Radiance game, but nah, Skidder says he wants a Battle Fury instead. It's a similar idea, but wow, Toby just straight up pops the ultimate onto Skidder here. I'm not sure if he sees the opening for a kill or just wants to chase Skidder around the map. Definitely seems like the latter. Such a low committal ulti though on Phantasm.
Yeah, just farming. Most of the time just uses a farming tool. Like you can pop the ulti, send it into the lane like a Terrorblade, and then you can just take your hero and farm some neutral camps, so you're very safe. He's actually going for an armlet on Toby, so much more of a carry-ish build on the Chaos Knight. Normally we see like bracers, blink, agonyms, something of that sorts.
Yeah, I want to be nice and active and get that Ags online as soon as possible. It's just so damn strong. An entire team of losing.
Is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Game has been relatively quiet as Viking just kind of build up their lead further and further.
Oh, Aramis making more stacks. Is he gonna farm this up again? No, he's gonna give that up to his team at least. Yeah, it's very quiet, surprisingly. Like, game 1, there was already 9 kills on Mudgolems. Most of it came from the laning stage, I guess. This game.
Bottom lane. There's a setup here from Viking, I'm pretty sure. They want to look for a target. So we're going to wait for the overcharge to go off. No, they're not. Banishment comes out along with the exit, and they want to try and take down Milan as quickly as possible. Milan does have a target, though. He's going to be able to zip across to 33. And that's just it. That's it. That's over.
They use Exo. That wasn't very good for Viking. They use Exo and Tombstone.
Oh, Tombstone as well. Goodness gracious. Alright, well I like this from Shad, just immediately moving in towards the mid lane, trying to find some usage out of this Exorcism before it comes off cooldown. And they're going to be able to get a couple of hits on this middle tower, but I don't think they'll be able to take it down.
Oh, there's a blink on the puck. Are they going to surprise the Morphling with this?
Big reveal. They really want to try and catch the Morphling though, and Boom is not making himself an easy target. He's going to run himself away, and Mudgolems will not be finding the opportunity here for Borneo to reveal that blink.
That was very, very close. If he stood there for like another half a second, I think Borneo was ready to just jump in, silence him, and I don't think Morphling would have had enough time to react. So, gets away with it. On his way to his Manta, about 1,700. He'll farm that very quickly, as there is some stacks in the jungle for him. It's like a 3-stack here, 2-stack here. Oh, that's gonna be delicious.
Yeah, but they do see him on Observer, which is about to drop pretty quickly. I mean, if they can find him, they will be able to just blow him up immediately, and they're going to try and do exactly that. As the Infest comes in onto Borneo. Boom, though. He's down onto that low ground. The ward runs out, and they're actually pinging the ward, saying, wait a minute, they see me farming. There's no way this team aren't trying to make a play on me right now. Perfect read from Boom as he runs himself back to the base, nice and safe, gets himself off map, and Mudgolems once again left with nothing.
He also realized that nobody's pushing mid lane. There's creeps there. And they have a Puck and a Viper, and there's no spells being thrown onto that lane. So it was already really fishy for some time. They couldn't make the fast enough play on Mudgolem's side to get the kill onto the Morphin. They're just going to have to go back to mid lane and do what they've been doing the whole game long, just farming. 50-58 up right now, Nomad.
Yep, just keep farming.
Ooh, look at his ancient sack. Put a life stealer.
Delicious.
They're just waiting for him to finish the Battle Fury, but it's still gonna be another 900 gold. So about 2 minutes off.
We'll get there eventually, but yeah, whilst he's doing that, you know, the side of Viking are just farming the map much more efficiently. They're going for these greedy builds, which are really going to pay off in the long run because there is just very little pressure coming out onto them, and they're also going to try and make some plays with Shad, I would imagine. I mean, I guess this Death Prophet, I want to say she's not struggling, but I want to say, like, it doesn't really feel like a casual Death Prophet game where, you know, she's making plays, she's taking towers. Only one tower has been taken so far, but at the same time, I don't think Shad's super bothered.
Well, he's probably taking the most difficult tower in the game, right? Like, that tower probably doesn't die some games until like 20-something minutes. So he's got that going for him, and he still is the position 2 in this game. The position 1 is the Morphling, so I'm not really expecting too much from the DP, and I think he also understands Mudgolem's team fight is really strong right now, and you don't want to get like coiled into some Nova or something early into the game. That's what's gonna happen here.
And finished up from the DP as they immediately drop down with the Supernova, trying to bring them down here. Viking losing one hero, and it looks like Death Prophet might be going down the same. Nice use of the ult to dodge the dodge. You gotta try and turn this one around. Spirit sniping out onto 3 heroes. She's just healing herself up to max. They can't bring it down. The turnaround comes in thick and fast. They lose more near and 33 straight off the bat. Huge turnaround for the side of Viking as they find Milan in the trees as well. Oh my goodness. I mean, they thought they had him. They thought they'd absolutely played them. Fatter as well in some trouble. Aramis is going to get the big pop of the poisons there. And they will lose 4 heroes, Mudgolems. My goodness. What a juicy, juicy fight from Viking.
Oh, that was such a perfect use. Not getting hit by that egg stun. And then the Morphling comes in, copies the puck again, silences up the puck. Free kill onto him, and he can't get out either. Oh, big plays.
Tower is under attack.
They keep farming until they get that on Skitter. And I think it's possible because puck is just gonna constantly. Oh, Chaos Knight, and my PC just like died for a second.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, we'll have to take some pauses out for Theven every time he pops his ulti, because when he has now that he has the Ags, there's gonna be heroes all over the place.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. And the Morphling illusion. So there's gonna be Morphling illusion from the CK ulti, right? Then there's gonna be Manta.
Yeah.
Then there's gonna be Shadow Demon with the disruption. And if he decides to go for Ags himself, he can also copy the Shadow Demon and make illusions of himself, like off the illusions.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of morphlings. It's gonna be a lot of water.
7 illusions, 7 Morphling illusions he can make. And then if you get illusion rune, you can make 9 Morphling illusions.
Yeah, I mean, the most you can get from one hero, I believe, is 12 with Morphling and TB playing together. But, I mean, we did that strat once, so it's very fun as Milan gets popped up in the top lane. See you later, buddy. It used to be more than that when CK's ulti with the Ags was to use it on an enemy. Sorry, on a teammate.
Yeah,
the full thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was nice when you use it on your teammate like a Dusa.
Yeah, or a TB.
Disgusting.
Very
TB, yeah, TB is good.
Back to current days.
I mean, this Ags is like pretty annoying because they're very strong, not easy to kill at all, and they just give so much vision in the fights. Like you can just run it into the enemy base, you see everything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they can just break high ground so easy as well. You know, when you have all these units which are so tanky, like it doesn't even matter if you fortify the towers. Like these solutions can happily just tank up these towers, no worries. It's a huge problem.
Toby did something amazing. He split his Echo Saber for the Ags and got an Orchid.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. This is actually even more scaling than the Echo Saber. Actually, because now you got like the Suns, you can upgrade that into a Bloodthorn, and if you have all those illusions, you Reality Rift in on the Bloodthorn, oh my goodness, someone's just gonna pop.
And this Lifestealer build is not built for playing into the Bloodthorn, that's for sure. I mean, I guess after the Skadi, he can break up his Sanjin Yasha, get that Manta. Probably be required here, to be honest.
Yeah, he has to go Manta this game. There's no way you can play against his Chaos Knight Orchid without a Manta. And you're playing his Lifestealer Sans too. Oh, sorry, Death Prophet Sans.
Yeah.
I think that's how he died earlier, right? He got silenced up, then Chaos bolted.
Yeah. It's a problem. Also, ZK keeps getting right up in his face before he casts the Chaos Bolt as well, so it's really hard to dodge it when he's right in front of you. But yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, it is worth noting that whilst Mudgolems are behind, they've managed to plateau the advantage from a Viking, so it's not like this kind of continuous growth from the side of Viking, where they've been able to pull ahead real bad.
Okay, bottom, the wave.
Yeah,
got the lag.
Play around. If you disrupt the Lifestealer before he TPs away, does he stay?
Radiant are scanning.
No. If you're linked to him, he's gonna go to the other lane.
Oh, okay, still gets to split.
Yeah, as long as he's linked, as long as you're linked together.
Gotcha. So I imagine Viking kind of just waiting for the next Roche. Then that's probably when we're going to see the next team fight actually happening in this game, or even the first team fight happening in this game. I guess we haven't really had one, have we?
I guess not. They did that one fight top, and then the DP had the Yules, but I mean, Lifestealer wasn't there. It was just like a 4v5 for Viking. just so much split pushing going on, and Viking just want to get that Roshan before they go into the high ground or try to like make super aggressive plays that can lead into the high ground. The waves are just getting super shoved, and Puck is almost there at Aghanim's. I think the longer this game drags on, you know, the better the chances for Mudgolems for sure. It's getting to the point where 8k gold lead is not really that significant.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of, you know, plateauing a gold lead as well, is that whilst the game goes on, numerically a gold lead becomes less important.
Exactly.
And yeah, they haven't actually gained enough to keep up with the game, so the scaling just kind of gets stunted. And yeah, now Boromir finishing off this Ags. I mean, this is huge for the Lifestealer and the Phoenix.
Scotty now.
Bottom tower is under attack.
If they actually take a fight before Morphling hits Satanic, this could be huge. And the Roshan is alive. Like, if there's a time for them to smoke up and do something,
they need to go, but they don't. No, I don't think they come into this, unfortunately. I want them to, I really do, but unfortunately it just doesn't look like there's any response.
It's just a vision, right? If you go to like Radiant Vision here, or sorry, Dire Vision here, you only see like this much. You don't see anything else beyond that point. Very difficult to just smoke blindly into your opponent, especially into a Tombstone. So you're fighting into Tombstone, you're fighting into CK Illusions, you're fighting into Shadow Demon Save. It just feels like an impossible battle right now for Mudgolems. You need to split up the opponent. That's the only real way they're gonna win like an engagement.
I mean, I guess that's just kind of going to be the game plan then for the next kind of 10 to 15 minutes as they play this and try and play it out as long as they possibly can. Keep trying to break apart Viking, especially with his Aegis now back in the hands of the Morphling. He's feeling super strong. There is way too many ways for Viking to just kind of weasel out these team fights.
Just check out some neutral items we got so far. Game has slowed down quite a bit.
Alrighty, well, we can do that. We have, of course, the Morphling picking up this very nice Titan Sliver.
Is under attack.
Oh, that's such a good item for Morphling.
It is.
So it gives them so much damage, and you get that status assist.
Ooh. I'd like to see the finds one too, though. The Morphling goes in, just trying to blow up Milan as quickly as possible. They actually have the sides off the Morphling, but he's got the man to turn it around now. Steals the Rage Form and turns it around to Skidder. Skidder realizing that this probably isn't a fight they want to be taking. The rest of the team from the side of Viking coming over here and putting in the pressure onto Mudgolems and force them back inside their base. So let's get... Oh, Supernova as well went off somewhere. Did Fada just...
Bottom. He was getting soloed by Aramis here, so...
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, was this a split pushing Supernova? Because if so, I'm not happy.
Nah.
There is an extent to this, but
don't worry, it was not.
Just, trying to survive.
Yeah, Fada was like, oh, there's a Shadow Demon here. Maybe you guys can fight. And they went on the morph, but then the other 4 heroes just showed up. Other 3 heroes just showed up.
Yeah.
He's got a BKB now on the Chaos Knight. Yeah, it's just incredible how fun this Chaos Knight is. Like, Toby is just absolutely rocking it in this game.
Yeah, he's even threatening the real carry, threatening Boom's position at the top. Shad's not used to being this far behind with the cause.
Yeah, he's like farming up all the jungle camps and stuff in the top side of the map while his team's all bottom.
Yeah. And very unusual for him. He's like, guys, I thought I was a position 1. They even gave me this badge, which says I am.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I hate this.
Very far forward here now. I think they're going to be able to grab this kill. Yep, down he goes. They all lose.
No Tome available. He has to buy back.
Boom's still playing around though. Actually looking for the kill on the sidelines on Fada, but Fada was ready. You know, he's not going to get caught out that easily. And that was a buyback from Mr. Celery.
Yeah, he knows he made a mistake. He got silenced, he couldn't drop the Tome, and without the Tome, that means if he didn't buy back here, Mudgolems would have chased him out. They would have chased out all of Viking's heroes, take that numbers advantage, so he's just gonna buy back. They have the Aegis, they don't want to lose any momentum right now.
Kind of fighting against Skidder right now. Skidder, you're not winning this one, buddy. He's dead. He just straight up dies. Oh my god, what was that? The Lifestealer loses his life, and all of a sudden the high ground's up for the taking. The illusions are everywhere, and they are just running through the base right now. Ultimate pop from Shad. 1 lane of barracks is gone. There's no buyback on the Lifestealer. Come for the 2nd lane of barracks there. It will force out the fortification, but there go those illusions, just tanking up the whole duration pretty much.
They're gonna lose all their buildings. This is everything.
What?
Dire's middle
Yeah.
barracks
Well,
are under
I mean, there was Manta, and then there was the CK ulti, right? Of the Morphling, and then the Shadow Demon Purge came up in the end. Oh, he got enough money for buyback.
Oh, here he comes. Skidder joining the fray, looking to try and take this fight, but once again, they'll just turn around. They're just going to kill him again. Skidder, what is you doing, sweetheart? That is not how you do it. The Lifestealer's going to lose his life for a second time around, and they were just... It's called GG Thieving, that's it.
Dire's
What was that?
Again, if
Dire's
like,
top
how do you
barracks
do
are
it, Nomad?
under
Tell me.
radiant
How do you do it there in the end?
I don't even know. I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to think about this game. The Lifestealer just dies twice in a row. That's it. There's nothing left.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic.